Hi everyone, I'm Michael Shiels here and I am Christies brand ambassador, one of Christies brand ambassadors. I'm here to talk about a little bit about prep on a dog and how to get the dog's coat ready for show, competitions, and what kind of products I would like to use and what I do use in my salon every day. Guys, another wee tip as well whenever you're doing your poodle feet. I have come across these last year. These are the Experto Showtech trimmers. It's actually in the summer I actually came across them, and I've been using all different trimmers for years and years and years, and how we would trim the poodle's foot. And I found these, I came across these on Christies. We were away doing a show and I tried them out and they were absolutely fantastic. These are the Experto Showtech 5-in-1 trimmer. They're not a clipper, just if anybody gets confused, they're for the trimmer. They're for doing the fisses, the hygienes. You can use them as a clipper for certain breeds, but for this, we don't use it any other way. So guys, this is what I would do to get the clean foot and shaving the poodle's feet. This cup in your hand in a circle, complete circle, using your finger and thumb, roll your hand down, run your hand down to the bottom of the foot, just behind the back pad here, just on line with the back pad, and over the top of the first or the second set of knuckles here. Using the Experto on a 40 blade, I cup the foot, holding it tight, don't let her pull, and we roll the clipper. We don't slide it, we roll the clipper round the foot to get rid of the hair, the whole way round, and then clip forward. Do not lean too heavy because you can nick the dog's foot if you lean too heavy. Nice and relaxed. And if you're relaxed, she's relaxed. Okay. Then getting in between the toes, put your finger inside the pad underneath your fingers and spread out the foot. Do you see that? And just lightly go in there. Then round your nails and things all have to be very clean. So if you can't get them like this, turn your clipper around, back to front, get on top of your nail and slide back your nails, pushing the hair away from you. That'll lift the hair off the top of your nails and clip them for you. Instead of being all awkward trying to get in around there, just nice and relaxed. If you're relaxed, she's relaxed. And turning the foot round, clipping the underside, nice and clean. And if you shake it out, it's supposed to look like this. Hopefully it does. We'll give it a wee go. So guys, moving on now to the back foot. And it's exactly the same principle, but you stand behind the dog. Stand wherever you're comfortable, and if the dog's comfortable. Don't be lifting the dog's leg away up here because that's not comfortable. Keep the dogs in a natural, as it naturally bends. Don't be overstretching the dog's leg because she'll just keep pulling and pulling and you'll make too many mistakes when you're going around that foot. Now, comb it all down. Same principle. Pushing that back pad into your hand, like so, and anything hanging around here. We use our 40 blade and we roll the whole way around your hand, keeping that hand steady. You see how comfortable she is? She's not moving. If I pulled her leg out here, she would pull on me. So you've got to be very careful that you don't over-exaggerate the dog's leg. Just keep her nice and calm and nice and comfortable. Same principle, over the nails. Reverse, using the tips of your blade, just pushing the hair back to remove any hair. And then moving your fingers inside the pads, underneath, spreading out those toes, and lightly scoop it out. You don't want to be leaning too heavy on there because you can cut them wee webs that's on there. So be nice and light and gentle. Hopefully, you get the same result as you do in the front. A nice beveled foot. Now, as I say, she's been cut down after the last competition, which was in October. It was all clipped off and we're growing her out again. So ideally, we would like more hock hair here and more on the back. Give her correct balance and fit. And that's how we do poodle feet. Right guys, moving on to the face now and what I do personally to clip these dogs' faces. Poodles especially. Bedlingtons, whatever it is you're going to do, if you're going to be clipping the face and giving them a clean face. The Experto, as I say, has a 5-in-1 blade. I do her on a 10 reverse. Some people would do that in a 15, some people do it in a 30. I don't recommend a 30 on these on the faces at all. Especially if you're doing it for the first time, I would always recommend maybe a 10 or even less, because the dog can scratch its face if he doesn't like it. But for me, she gets a 10. And as I say, there's 5-in-1 at the back of these, so that's 40, 30, 15, 10, and 9. I put it to the 10 and I reverse clip. Now, if you look, there's the corner of her eye. I don't know if you can see it because she's very dark pigmentation up around here. But there's the corner of her eye right here. I, first of all, take my comb. And as I showed you in the first prep, when we were talking about through the mousse and the volumizing mousse and that, this stuff's amazing. You can just comb right through it and the hair still stands, it doesn't fall. Okay, so from the corner of the eye to the inside opening of the ear canal, which is just here, I cut a straight line. And again, I go straight in, hold my clipper like this, and come down. Straight in, and come down. Straight in, come down. Corner of the eye to the inside opening of the ear canal. Okay, and then holding the dog's head straight. You want the dog's neck coming down. Some people say 3 fingers above the breastbone and things. I don't really do that. I just push the head down to where I can see where the nose would lie in the chest, which is right here, which is just on below the Adam's apple, which is just there, all right? So I hold my clipper at an angle and I come down in a V at an angle. I don't push it in that way because you can take out too much hair in the neck. So hold it at an angle and come down in a V. And the same on the other side. Then flip it round and just reverse clip from your V line across the top of the muzzle. When you're getting these, the lips and the flue, in the lips, stretch that coat, use your thumb, push that coat back, push that skin back, get that skin stretched out, and go very lightly over this area, past the flews, over the top of the muzzle, and out onto the nose. Stopping just where the stop is, here between the eyes, in a straight line, coming across. All right, just there. Then you can work away, stretch out the skin, and clean that face. Good gear. A lot of people would do this before your bath or whatever suits you. But if you do it before the bath and the hair's not clean, you're going to have to do it again anyway, so you're doing it twice. So I would just bath it first before I would do this. Clipping the face or clipping the feet. Because the hair's not going to be clean and you're not going to have enough finish on it. When the hair's nice and clean, it'll come away from the face a wee bit better. As I say, if it's greasy, then it's going to lie flat under the face, but when it's nice and clean and fresh, it'll pop away from the face and it's easier for you to clip it. As I say, these wee Expertos, they're fantastic. There's no noise, very little. They don't scare the dog when you put it under the dog's face. And some of them are very noisy. Some clippers are very noisy. And a lot of people say, oh, I just use a 40 blade, but when you put a 40 blade onto, say, any kind of plugged in clipper or proper clipper, not these ones, not these wee trimmers, they're very noisy. They can rattle and make noise, and the dog's like, don't put that near me, don't put that near me. So these, I really recommend them. They're fantastic. There's 5 speed. I think since I've bought it, I've charged it about 4 times. The charge lasts for nearly 8 hours. They're unbelievable. And they're really light in your hand and they're so quiet, and the dogs don't mind them at all, especially when you're doing this kind of delicate work around the face and around the feet and things. That's a fantastic wee clipper and I highly recommend them.